on. Let's go. There we go. The camera is on. Let's adjust it a little bit. Hang on, brothers and sisters. Yeah. Great day. God's paradise within all of us. Isn't it amazing? Thank you for being here every day, every way. All right. We got Tammy Rodriguez, Ann Rippish, Lewis Henry Mitchell, Carl O'Neill, Stephen Harper, MM, Mike Pregler, Keith Strickler, Harry Breton, Tina Hoops. How you doing? Cobra Carnivore from Brazil. Love my Brazilian brothers and sisters. Thank you for being here. Berlin Anna, great day. Join us every day, 5 a.m., Monday through Friday, Eastern Time, USA. Put your questions, your comments, your thoughts, your ideas. We had a great Jenny Mittich was on last night on the Kiltz Mighty Tribe, Monday evenings at 5:30 USA, but it's around the globe. We're all healing ourselves by seeing that keto's good, but carnivore is fantastic, right? Sylvia Villarasa. We're looking for Irvine's opening up. Excited about that. Papa Carnivore, good morning, Yuhan and Feral Grandma. Aaliyah Wells, awesome. Aaliyah. Great to be here. The Feral Grandma, hello to you. Papa Carnivore, FX Trader. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. How you doing? Well, I am fantastic. I went to bed early. Today's day 2 of 5-day fasting. No food, no, zero, nothing. Just I'm doing my Gerolsteiner water, a little bit of hot water. I love a Kiltz Cups. I got to make more Kiltz Cups. I got to get in the studio. Remember, we're here to be productive. Just get up and out and go do something, right? Cobra Carnivore from Brazil. Where are you at in this world? Just say chat and say hi from. And I'm carnivore for a day, a year, 5 years, 2 days, not yet. And we're all doing this amazingly together, brothers and sisters. Health and wellness is through community. And I was reading an article about Ozempic and all the Wegovy's and the GLP-1s, and people are upset because in Virginia they provided for teachers and then they took it away. But it's another drug, hey, here's a drug for you guys, right? Once you're on it, then they take away the governmental support and then you're going to want to pay for it. But ultimately, obesity causes no disease, and eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, be weak and meek, and simply changing to the proper human diet, as our good friend Ken Berry and Sean Baker coined the World Carnivore Month, right? George 84, how you doing, MD? Kevin, Elvis King, the king is in the house, right? All right, Pregler, good morning, everyone. Carl O'Neill from Wales, Keith Strickler from Holland, Michigan, Steph Harper from the UK, Stephen Harper, thank you. Beth Ann Hinshaw, good morning, everyone. Angie Chen from Nepal, Andrew Paquette, good morning. Tribe, Angie Chen, 2nd month carnivore, nice. Are you carnivore? If you are, how long you been doing it? Let's celebrate that today as every day. And we are lionesses and lions, not pigs, cows, and sheep, but you've been lined up by the masters who understand that when you eat meat, you become the master. When you eat plants, you become intoxicated, right? And you don't need the Wegovy crap, right? Tri-state area. Let's see, Shah Haret. Thank you. One Nicholas Roy, Nova Scotia, Canada. Good evening from Saudi Master. Kasherol is in the house. Nicholas, DJ Oliver, Sergio, Rob Garino. Awesome, Rob. Thank you. All right, Andrew Paquette, Angie Chen, Michael Pregler. Congrats, Angie. Stay the course. It is not easy. You were born for hard, my brothers and sisters. That's what we're born for. And listen, 1 meal a day is my standard. I do a 2 to 3 day fast every month and a 5 to 7 day fast quarterly. January, April, July, October, never felt better. And the reason I do it in July after the 4th and January after the holidays, because sometimes I might eat a cookie, cake, or ice cream infrequently from time to time because I've got the strength now. I'm carnivore. You develop the strength to realize I don't need that shit, right? Because Cheryl, I am fantastic. How are you? Let's see. Sarah Feynman, God bless all. 1 year carnivore from Denmark. Michael Drum, awesome. My good friends Adam Lacey and Carrie Mann were with Tammy Peterson in Arizona, Phoenix area, and they are rock stars. I'm a groupie for healing humanity, and we are healing together. That's what it is, together. Papa Carnivore, Aliyah, did you watch my interview, Dave Mack, that was posted last week? Papa Carnivore, let's go to Dave Mack with the good Papa Carnivore. Listen, we want to share our brothers and sisters these carnivore stories. They are critical to save our brothers and sisters who are basically damaged by a plant-based, low animal fat diet. So simple. Anthony Garcia BR. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in, brothers and sisters. I appreciate you. Just for the hour of power. I'm carnivore for 2 days. Sculpt's Studio 2. And this morning I woke up with light dizziness. What should I do? Just rest. Take some mineral water, add some salt. That's it. When you're dizzy, just take a moment, chill it out, right? Move it slow and easy. But you want to get some. I do mineral water with salt. I do Malden salt. I love it. That'll help tremendously. Sculpt Studio. We are sculptors, painters, poets, musicians, videographers, content writers. We're going to be looking for some new content writers and videographers and editors and production people to help join the Kiltz Health team and Kiltz Mighty Tribe to share the reason we're doing this around the globe. And we want to make it affordable, accessible, and integrated for everyone. Such an easy story, right? My first bulk meat packing arriving Saturday. Really looking forward to starting down the carnivore road. Yuhan, hi, Aliyah. Shayar, randomizer, morning Kiltzy. No, but I will now that, listen, share the posts and the things you're doing. We want to get everyone on one of our carnivore conversations, Kiltz Carnivore Conversations. We want to get you on that. We want to interview you, and we are open to be interviewed by all of you, because the more each of us develops your own studio, podcasting studio, health and wellness, this is what I've done. We are here to shout out that lions lead and eating fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Yes, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but it's not meant to be daily. And for some of those that can't add any fruit, sugars at all, honeys, don't do it. You're not the only one with a wacky and funny sense of humor. I love our wacky, funny senses of humors. Awesome. Papa Carnivore in the house. Ben Wu, I love you. God is in the mirror, and God is within all of us. We are the gods. The gods control the universe, a.k.a. you do. Nobody else has God any more than you or I, right? 2 days, nice. Again, I just say, just stop for a moment, lay down, take a rest, meditate. I am healthy and well. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. That's why I always add, I put my Malden salt in a Kiltz cup. And the trick to fasting is salt. Raymond Nazon from Steak and Butter Gang. And you got to be a member. And we're going to be making some membership stuff on Kiltz Mighty Tribe coming up. Some more courses coming up. Our books are coming up, and they're all out there. And again, you are what you read, think, and do. That's it. Down the carnivore, just ordered my first bulk meat. Nice, Stephen Harper. Again, Lee and Steigerwall, great place to get meats. Really excited about that. Andrew Menzies, good morning. Rex Collins, good morning to you. Good afternoon, good evening. And Josephine C. says, howdy all. Right? Howdy all. Good morning, Leon Gravasande. Appreciate you, my brother. And I appreciate all the posts that people are putting out there. And keep sharing these posts with your brothers and sisters. For some reason, Instagram says you can't follow anyone else, Kiltz. Okay, that's all right. Dr. Nelson Vasquez, good morning. engine. We start the motors. Vroom. Start your engines, brothers and sisters. And that's what the 5 a.m. is, to start your day with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I've done my 100 push-ups. I drove in the snow today. It's snowy and cold in upstate New York. I love it. I love the change. And I'm noticing all the plants that have lost their leaves, they're in hibernation. They're in hibernation. They're using their source of energy from their roots, right? And the soil. And fat is the fuel for the Ferrari. And we get fat to hibernate, to gestate, to migrate. It's so simple and easy, right? That's we don't, most of us don't really understand, right? Serena Ruse. Hello from Ohio, not carnivore yet. I feel lost for motivation to fast. I feel heavy and lazy often. I do eat a lot of carbs. I don't know how to manage or start. Saranya. I apologize if I mispronounce your names, by the way. This is simple. Start by eating meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, even Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, salt and water. And as you build that, you will get to fasting later. Start with first that you are a lion. You've been lied to, and you're eating food that makes you addicted. Listen, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine are deadly for us. Fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts are deadly for us. In my opinion, carnivore is kick-ass, the most amazing thing I've ever done. I'm 68, almost 69. March 12th, I'll be 69. I always say I'm almost 70 and almost 15 years carnivore. I've been following my carnivore brothers and sisters around the globe. That's what we're here to do. And be the N of one. Be the experiment, right? You can do it, but you start mindset. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. The fertile secret is simple. I am the lion. I am the goddess and the god. I am the leader of my life. And I love what you're saying, but not doing it. I'm not doing the lettuce, the salad, the fruits and vegetables anymore. I'm sticking to fatty meat. And then you go from your 3 meals to maybe 2 and a snack, then 1 meal and 2 snacks. And then you eliminate the snacks. You do 1 meal a day. And then you say, okay, shit, I am so good at this now. I am a faster, and I can last on not eating food for 5 to 7 or more days, but maybe do it 1 or 2 days. That's a great one. And we're all doing this together. It's a community, right? Complete 48 hours later, water only. So far, good. Kiltzy, thanks. Jonathan Fay. Brother Luke is in the house. Jonathan's son, Luke. We love you. We love you, Jonathan. And Luke, always, like my brother, my sister, Marianne, my good friend, Jim, my good friend, Craig, Dave, and all of our brothers and sisters that have passed before us. We are meant to go when we go, and we're meant to be part of the inspiration of all. For this God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even unto death. My good friend Jonathan Fay gifted me this book, 199 Promises of God. That's Psalms 48:14. The Bibles are human stories, aka stories of God. So amazingly simple. Yep. Sadiqas, Purple Rain. Let's Sadiqas from Dubai. Let's see. What do you think of Shilachit? Shilachit? I don't know what that is. Now I gotta do my Google. Is it a S? Let's see if I can get this. Just one S. Shilajit. Potentially used by for properties of fulvic acid. The phytocomplex known as shilachit, made composed of humic substances. Acid known as properties such as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. What's it made from? It's made from a plant, isn't it? It's a drug. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sadiqas, Dubai, England, Purple Rain. Dr. Vasquez is our support, and I'm hoping Dr. Vasquez will join our team and be part of our dailies and also helping do some metabolic health consults for our brothers and sisters, whether it's fertility or migraines or tiredness or depression. The way is the change, right? And it's really simple. Simply go carnivore first, and then you throw in your fasting, right? Vanessa Dreams, 55, BC. I shouldn't be awake at 2 a.m., but I am. I'm awake when I'm awake. I get up at 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 4 a.m. I don't care. I take naps. Love naps. Let's see. I am 2 full days carnivore. How do I figure out how much to eat or how much is too much? Listen, when you eat fatty meat, and the rarer, the rawer, technically the better. But if you're not there yet, don't worry about it. You will get better and better at it. I just do about a fistful of food or 2 a day, but I've been 2 days of fasting. We're going to do 5 days right now. I typically do 2 to 3 every month. I've never felt better. And you don't need the supplements, the drugs. The only supplement you need is the one from our good guy Ben Azadi, the gratitude supplement. But I do about a fistful or 2 of meat a day, or none at all, or sometimes I might have more, but typically 1 meal a day. Because Cheryl, love you. Thank you for being here. It's a great day in God's paradise. God is good. God is great. God is where? In the mirror. Let's see. Should I buy Himalayan salt or Himalayan's good? Malden salt is great. Add more salt. Look at Jim Nicolantario. I think that just right. It's James D. Salt Fix. And excess salt is excreted. Excess sugars and amino acids are both converted to fat. That's it. Cindy Vonk is in the house. My sister Cindy suffered from heart issues, and she's strong and here with us as carnivore. And being carnivore doesn't mean you're not going to get some disease. I'm sorry, right? Amy Perrin, Paulette Hasty. I used to take that when I was into superfoods, Shilajit. There was some guessing that Shilajit was made from bat guano. Yeah, any more about the meetup in Florida in February 8th. We're putting out the, I don't know if we've got the link to that yet, Aliyah, but we're going to have it out there. If not today, tomorrow. I'm working on that with my team. And we're looking for content writers, editors, producers, directors to heal humanity. We're doing this together, brothers and sisters. And carnivore is the cure. Carnivore is the cure. And I know you're thinking, what are you talking about? Lion's Way, right, Cindy? It's coming February 8th, Tampa Bay, at the Texas de Brazil. Is that it? Looking forward to it. Excited about it. Brothers and sisters, Libya Novak, thank you. And we're going to be sponsoring, also supporting Meat Stock with, and also Healing Humanity. And be a groupie like Kiltz. And Chicago, this coming Saturday, I'm going to be there in Chicago with Lisa Wiedemann, Tony Hampton, and others. Jenny is going to be there. We love it. Because Cheryl, thank you, Coach. Coached by MJ. Nice. Brothers and sisters around the globe, we're so grateful to you for stopping in. Sully, Jack, fats besides butter, fatty meat, fat from animals. There's no fat in plants. It's oils. And all of them are industrial produced. See, the difference is then when you eat the meat, it's got all the fatty meat everywhere you need, right? All right, Tom Klimo from Wisconsin, wife and I just started. Cannot wait for results. Thanks for all you do. Tom Klimo, we appreciate you. Laura Spath's channel and Chris Spath. And listen, the list, and Alia, I just got to get my list, right? Our list of our carnivores, and we're seeing the carnivores grow. Currently, Kiltz Mighty Tribe is for free, and we're looking for all those carnivores just to join in, sign up to get billions and billions and billions of co-followers, co-leaders, lions. This is the lion's way. That's the most important part of this, right, Cindy Vonk? Rock on. Dr. Vasquez from Yuhan. Hello, Yuhan. David Jenkins. Good morning from Delaware. Love it, my Delaware brothers and sisters. And you got to check out my other good friend, Erica Arntz. She does the lion stuff. And she also did I don't know, my wolf pictures went somewhere over here. We'll find them. It's all good in paradise. Over a year, Carney, family of 7. Nice. Mimi from Vienna. Listen, my good friend Barbara from Budapest, carnivore. This is the craziness. What are the best cuts of meat to eat? Vanessa Dreams 55. Anything from a cow, lamb, goat. I think pig, pork is good. You got to pick it. Mutton is great. I'm not a chicken, turkey, or fish fan, but small amounts of that because it doesn't have enough fat. That's the craziness. Not enough fat. See, fat on your body and obesity is not the cause of disease. It is not the cause of disease. 1 month of carnivore, all those diseases will be better. Positivity is what you want to lead your life with. Whatever size, shape, age, weight, gender, or diagnostic problems you have, throw them out the window. I am healthy and well. I am the goddess and the god of the universe, right? Cindy Vonk. Like, subscribe, share, follow, co-follow. I appreciate the words and the wisdom. Have you read Liren Keith's book, The Vegetarian Myth? Yes, I have. Was a lifelong vegetarian who suffered for years and is now carnivore. I love it. Vitamin G, Ben Azadi. Love that man. He's a master. Let's see. Dave Mack will be live with Kiltz tomorrow at 5 a.m. So what we're going to do our 5 a.m. Live, but I'm also going to put up Kiltz Mighty Tribe so people can listen and learn. But I'm inviting everyone, come over to the Dave Mack and Kiltz show. Awesome. Loving that. And we got to get Liren Keith on one of our interviews. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to Joe Rogan and how about we got to get that guy Robert Kennedy on too. Lear Keith, yes, thank you. Dr. Nelson Vasquez, hello from Aliyah. Matthew Tremblay, good morning, Dr. Kiltz. There are books, journals, articles about the poisoning by plants, mycotoxins or related toxins, mostly for livestock. You see, but it still is related for human beings also. You see, when the animals get sick, they lose money, but when you get sick, they make money. And so we're on a mission of healing humanity. I'm not trying to stop anyone else from being a vegan vegetarian at all. But when you become the lion, which you already are, you were born the lioness and the lion and the goddess and the gods within all of us, right? And we got to get Ben Azadi on again. We got to invite him over to our new podcast studio in Sarasota. You can never get enough of what you don't want. This is our good friend Wayne Dyer, and Wayne's sharing and creating so much, and really great guy. He's produced so much in his life. Aliyah, Yuhan, United Carnivore. We are what we repeatedly think and do. As you think, so shall it be. If you live your life with, they did this to me, they did that, they're miserable, and I can't stand them, go at it. But I'll tell you this, love, kindness, generosity, faith, forgiveness, and you got to forgive yourself for all the acts that you've been thinking you've done wrong. Not true. Right on, Cindy. I missed the meeting again last night. Really meant, Amy, you're always there with us in spirit. I know that. Believe Ben lives in Miami. Yes. Invite him to the Tampa meetup. Yes, we should do that. Absolute Mundo. We should also maybe do another one. Let's get these meetups really going. The meetups are so amazing and critical, even if it's a meetup of one. See, I do my meetup of one every day. I'm on my 5-day no food. Today's day 2 of 5. I'm going to break my fast Friday evening with, I think, Carrie Mann, Adam Lacey, Miss Lisa Wiedemann, and you, right? And you be you. That's the most important part. Be you every day, right? Ontario, Canada, starting carnivore seriously now. Did some last year, but was mostly ketovore. Co-create happy. And listen, it's a mindset. Be happy in life. challenges, troubles, misery, they'll follow you wherever you want to go. So will happiness, joy, and creativity will follow you wherever you want to go because it's a mindset, right? High amounts of saturated fat and new 5GC and red meat contributes to cancer and heart disease. John LG90, bull frickin' shit. Fatty meat's the healthiest thing you can eat, and you get it from your local butcher, rancher, farmer. You raise it yourself. Meat is the masterful meal for the lions, and that's why the hunting grounds are off limits to the peasants, prisoners, slaves, and soldiers. We're lied to by the lions that want to keep you lined up. We can make a prisoner of life. Anna M. Amorley, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. This day is every day. Lee Keith was interviewed by both Barry and Chafee. If you'd like to watch her say she is amazing, yes, she is. Papa Carnivore. Leah, how long have you been carnivore? Good question. Great. And we're sharing this around the globe, my brothers and sisters, whether you're in the northern or southern hemispheres, where you're near the east or the west, the cold or the hot, we are brothers. Let's see. Any thoughts? Apple lipoprotein over 1.7. Don't measure it. Don't care about it. I'm carnivore, and I'm not a measurer. I'm a master creator of a mindset. I think it's all bullshit. I think it's all bullshit. When you go carnivore, faith and fasting, you'll feel better than ever. It's the reason Cordain was able to present evidence of frozen prehistoric Eskimos with extensive coronary artery disease that none of the saturated fat proponents ever address. John LG90. I just think it's wrong. And my bet is a lot of those Eskimos were even eating flour because a lot of them, remember, they're coming up to the Klondike for a long time. I appreciate you saying that, though, by the way, but animal fat is what we evolved. We are the ancient hunters of life. As an ancient hunter, we are here to grow and create. We hunted the fatty meat, and the studies, they were eating only meat. LOL. Yes. I question all of it. Listen, eat whatever you want to eat, my brothers and sisters. But I can tell you, eating fatty red meat is the healthiest thing you can do, and raw is better. And they're trying to scare you, right? United Healthcare is trying to scare you. I am in denial, John LG. Is that it? Thank you for being here, by the way. Go at it. Eat the plants, my brothers and sisters. Plants contain all the toxins, poisons in life. Plants that kill, and the industrial complex that wants you to eat plants and be weak and meek. I'm telling you, look at our brothers and sisters that have gone carnivore. It's a game changer. That's why I'm here to do this. You can be whatever you want to be, and I love you, my brothers and sisters, but carnivore is a game changer. Fatty meat, salt water, and faith in God, and one meal a day. Joe Castle, wondering, Stephanie Neff, wondering if you need to add butter to every meal. You don't have to add anything, but lean meat, cooked meat, and rendered fat is not the best thing for you. You want the raw shit to be the healthiest shit, right? Carnivore Chet, good morning to you. Let's see, Yuhan, Aliyah, carnivore March 22, but not without its bumps. All having bumps in life, don't we? Saranya Rose. Resources starting carnivore. Kiltz Mighty Tribe, Dr.Kiltz.com. We have our carnivore course available. And this month, anyone buys a carnivore course, I'm donating all the proceeds from the carnivore course. Go to Kiltz Mighty Tribe or Dr.Kiltz.com and get the course, and that'll help tremendously. Joe Castle, hello to you. Avis Price Jones, morning, what do you eat to break your fast? Well, I'm going to do some fatty meat on Friday and keep it minimal, and a little bit of eggs, bacon. That's what I usually do. But some bone broth and go slow. Some people have a little bit of bad digestion after that. Indigenous tribes still around. None of them eat carnivore. Apex 65%. Thank you again, because because the animals are a little more harder to find these days because modern world has come into it. But listen, I'm not telling you can't eat some plants. But plants must be processed properly in order to be less toxic. That's for sure. Again, keto helps a lot of people. The hard part is to find any tribes that are eating only carnivore, and nobody's doing that because I believe that finding and eating only carnivore is not what 99% of the people do. And I don't even eat only carnivore. I sometimes have a French fry or a cookie cake or ice cream. So, and I have no idea how long I'm going to live. I don't measure that. I just enjoy this carnivore side. It's the most amazing thing. Joe Castle, what do you suggest, OMAD or intermittent fasting? Well, I do one meal a day at night. That's my break in my fast. And I typically eat fatty, raw, black and blue red meat with some butter as the sauce. Life of Joan, Hey DVN, Aaron's, Jamie06, John LG90. Thank you for being here, by the way. I appreciate the opposite concepts. We're not here to say, oh, I'm right. We're just sharing some ideas. Are picky in choosing your meat, aren't you? I tend to eat just raw, red, fatty meat from beef, cows, but black and blue, that's what I choose. I'll do some fatty burger, but mostly I do either strip steak or ribeye, but I want it to have a big cap of fat. That's critical. Critical. All right. Let's see. Who do we got here? Alia. All right.
Oh,
joining us. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I thought I'd throw you in there for a minute.
In here to help you pop up some questions. That's all.
Oh my God. No. Listen, Aaliyah joined us just recently. She's full-time on the Kiltz Mighty Tribe and Kiltz Health Team. Really appreciate you being here. Is on our StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, and really, really a rock star in healing humanity. So thank you for being here. If there's some cues out there, bring about if you would.
Yeah, I am going to. Where did your well, this one is not from me, but I reposted it. It's from Sarah, and she Dragon. Will switching to carnivore in the first trimester of high risk pregnancy be okay, or do they go keto?
I think carnivore is the healer for all humanity. Plants are mostly poisonous in pregnancy, before and after. I recommend carnivore, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, even Kiltz's ice cream and salt, and eat less frequently is healthy. And whether you're just pregnant, in the middle of pregnancy, basically fasting and an animal-based diet, fatty meat diet is healthy in pregnancy. We have our new book called the Babies for Babies book. I don't know where I have a copy right now, but go to Amazon and look at our books there. It's really great in my opinion. And here's one from Cat-like on Instagram. Okay. Can we get parasite from eating raw meat? The parasites come from eating raw plants, uncooked plants, in my opinion. And know where your meat comes from. You're going to get nice, and make sure you're butchering it yourself, even, right? And John LG90 says carnivore isn't optimal, which is why so many people fall ill on the diet months and even years after being. All of our carnivores, I'm seeing healthier than ever. And when they fall back, slip up, they get sick again. So I think, you just listen. If you haven't done it, and you have to be the example first, the N of one. Who was on last night? Jenny Mittich. On YouTube. And she is amazing. A history of an addiction, and to heroin. You could see it, and coming carnivore has healed so much. She's a lot of real knowledge and doing the experiment. All I could say is we've got to be the experiment. Correct.
We got a question from Papa Carnivore. What are your thoughts on eating berries from time to time?
I think eating fruit, or plants, small amounts from time to time, are not your killer. Again, the fiber's deadly and some contain toxins, but small amounts of berries, I'm not going to say no. I think add the cream or Kiltz's ice cream and throw in the berries in there. Get yourself little chunks of nature's sweetness. But, one of the challenges recognizing that so many fruits have been manipulated by humans for thousands of years. So I don't think it's so great, in my opinion.
Right.
But some's okay. Some's okay.
A few berries aren't going to kill you. That's not the problem.
I think a few berries are okay. Again, the problem is, and look at bears and many omnivores. And truly, we're an omnivore. We're capable of eating some fruit seasonally and sweet, but bitter, they're not good for us.
We got another question. I'm not sure if we went over this already. It says, Purple Rain, good rising. My 15-year-old son has recently developed pain over his body, especially his arms, shoulders, hips, and legs. Pain so bad a few days ago he couldn't walk. Any advice?
Well, is he carnivore, fasting, fatty meat? And always get checked by your physician, by the way. We're not here practicing medicine. It's always good to get checked, but what is he eating? What is he involved in? What are the things, bug bites and things like that? There's so much going on out there that can cause local and systemic inflammation, for sure.
Okay, great.
You have access to click on the questions?
I do.
Okay,
I don't see Instagram though. I don't see Instagram.
No, I've got Instagram. You don't have Instagram.
Okay, good.
you if you on a separate device, you could link into Instagram and also Kiltz Mighty Tribe. I mean, just to show you, let me see if I can do this without tearing this apart. I don't know if you can see my
stuff. Wow.
So I've got my Instagram here, my Kiltz Mighty Tribe, and then my screen for YouTube is in the background there. Lots of different ways to do that. Plants are good for medicinal purposes, not to be eaten for food. Michael Pregler. Jessica Moore. Good morning, Jessica. We love you. My niece Jessica is in the house. She is a fellow lioness. And Jessica, thank you. If you have any comments or questions, please bring them in the tribe. Any testimonies of people healing type 1 diabetes with carnivore, the center point. Amy Piran, who's a type 1 diabetic. If you have no insulin from your pancreas, no, but there are plenty of people that are on insulin. They think they have type 1, but they still have some functional pancreatic islet cells. And I think that's possible to come back from that for sure. Jessica, Amy Hosp is in the house.
We got another question here. Oh,
yeah.
When you're ready.
Yeah. I wanted to share this great book by Amy Hosp and Lynn Devokie.
She's great.
Devokie. And listen, you got to have fun with all of this. And listen, I'm not telling you have to be a carnivore or have to be a vegan or have to be an omnivore. You choose who and what you are. The science, unfortunately, is snake oil because a lot of it is pushing you one way or another. Most of it is, Devokie, that's right, nice. What one way or another, right? And the truth is, we evolved out of hunting fatty meat. That's it. What's the cue?
How do we know how much a 3 and 4-year-old needs to eat on carnivore, and what fermented veggies, if any, are best for them?
I'm not a fermented vegetable person for any of us. I don't think that's good for us personally. The microbes in your gut want to take you down, right? But listen, ad lib, the fatty meat, let them eat. There's no knowledge. We don't know how much each of us, depending on our activity, our metabolic resting rate, that's really the determinant. But we're not all supposed to be the same size either. This idea, well, they're too skinny, they're too fat. Listen, be you, be perfect. I do about a fistful of food a day, and if we're fed the proper human diet, which is carnivore, and remember, we have a tremendous amount of judgment negative to obesity, and probably even over skinny too, but mostly from obesity. And in fact, that's not good judgment, in my opinion. Be you, be happy with you. And if you want to be something else, do it. But ignore most everyone else. And if they say something you don't like, say, yeah, I love you. Thank you. But about, again, a fistful or two, but ad lib, I typically do one or two meals a day is my natural. And I do a 3 to 5 day fasting and throw those in on optimal. I do one meal a day optimally. I do a 2 to 3 day fast once a month and a 5 to 7 day fast 4 times a year quarterly. And there is no absolutes in this. That's for sure. But more fatty raw meat is healthier than cooked lean meat, believe it or not. And look at Pottinger's cats on that one.
Yeah. And what about kids though? Like young kids?
Well, yeah, kids, the same thing. Ad lib it. Give them the food, give them the fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. This idea that some don't eat as much. Well, this idea we're all supposed to be the same. But it's plants that damage the brain, and the negative judgment about eating too much or obesity. That's part of the problem in this world, that we call obesity a disease when it's not.
Right.
It's a state of your body getting ready for migration, hibernation, fasting, and gestation, and famine.
Right.
So ultimately, I would say that, we don't know how many ounces or pounds because we're all differently active.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that a meal 2 or 3, but a meal or 2 is enough in general. But we're giving us lean meat, which has no fat. And then we're throwing in the plants, which is also fibrous and fermenting in the gut. And that's why I don't eat fermented stuff. Most people are fermenting enough inside their gut and they don't need any more of it. But I know my good friend Sean O'Mara thinks it's good for us. But listen, I don't do any of that stuff and I feel great.
There you
and
go.
1 meal a day.
There you go.
What are your thoughts?
My kids, they don't do strict carnivore, but they eat a lot of red meat. They eat a ton of eggs. We buy like 160 eggs every couple of weeks. They eat so many eggs. My daughter will ask for that multiple times a day. So, I'd like to say 3 meals a day, but they have snacks. But it's a lot of protein and high fat protein is what we focus on.
Yeah, but ultimately we eat animals or plants.
Mm-hmm.
We don't eat protein or sugars or fat, technically.
Okay.
You eat cells of organisms. All cells contain fats, sugars, and proteins.
Okay.
So this is one of the myths that we're talking about, because we're selling a bunch of bullshit, in my opinion, because a bag of protein, where did it come from? How'd they make it? Who made it? It's industrial produced. How do you know what it is? Okay. And most people don't know that amino acids and simple sugars both are metabolized in the liver via insulin and converted to fat. When you eat a lot of protein, you're not making a bunch of muscles. You still have to do the resistance work.
Right.
So all I say is, I always say fatty meat, because leaner meat has less animal fat, and the animal fat suppresses the microbes in the gut from the lips to the anus. And it contains every building block, because adipose tissue contains amino acids, fatty acids, and simple sugars, along with the minerals and vitamins that your body needs. So eggs are an amazing source of food. Make some hard-boiled eggs and you're getting really good stuff. I like a little hollandaise sauce on it also, but I do a lot of poached eggs. I love the runny stuff. That's it.
I love the runny stuff also.
Someone's asking about where we get our meat from. I get it from either Snake River Farms, Our Ancestors Foods, the Bighorn Mountain Ranch in Buffalo, Wyoming, and Lee and Steigerwald, which is local here in Syracuse, for local Central New York meats are really great.
Nice. I get it from the local grocery store.
Amy, local.
I live in Columbia, so I don't have all the access to all that stuff, but it's good enough.
But our local grocery stores, and talk to the butchers.
Right.
I go to the butcher and talk to them. Mm-hmm. They'll tell you where the meat comes from, how long it's been, how they're fed. You can find out more. I'm not afraid of, quote, industrial meat. I think it's still way healthier than industrial plants, personally.
Right.
By the way, Amy Perrin does group coaching for all types of diabetics. Put a link on there, Amy, would you please, to your groups. Is it Facebook? Amy Perrin's amazing coach on type 1 and 2 diabetes. Cynthia Smith, this is Kiltz Mighty Tribe. Good morning from Illinois. Maha, making America healthy again. Listening with my black coffee. Any thoughts on that? Just can't give it up. Listen, I'm a crazy black coffee fanatic. I love my really deep roast, but I've been off of it for a year plus. I feel great, but I'm not telling you, oh my God, if you're not off that, you're gonna die. Well, we're gonna die anyway. I fly planes, snowboard, live with another human being. It's risky, and you got to decide on you, right? The bearded butchers are really good, Michael Pregler in Ohio. We got to go out there. Love what those guys are doing. We got to fly out there and join them, don't we?
Let's do it.
All
Dr.
right.
Nelson, he just wants to say, as long as their diet doesn't include chips, Twix, gummy bears, etc., or healthy box cereal with skim milk. Yeah, the kids. I think he's referring to kids' food. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Look at, sometimes you could eat some pancakes. Don't lose your shirt over it. The problem is we're eating it all the time.
Right.
Treats are meant from time to time. The problem is food access is too easy. As I was driving to work this morning in the middle of winter with snow coming down, the leaves all gone from the trees, there are no herds of buffalo or deer running around. And so if you've got to go get food naturally, it ain't easy. We're used to fasting. We're used to hunting. We're used to that. But I'm telling you, you're not let me dig in the dirt for nuts. Okay, maybe you got the roots or the tubers, but that wasn't the mainstay of your diet. See, we're measuring people from the last 10,000 years ago, but let's go 50, 100,000 years ago. We roamed with the buffalo, the herds, right? We're nomadics. And we're living in our cave that's permanent, and it's too easy to get food. That's it, right?
I found another question. We have, is it okay to work out when fasting for extended periods?
My good friend, I am Vasardi in Australia. I do my workouts, my walking and weights daily, 30 to 60 minutes of walking on my treadmill with an incline. I do some Omera sprinting, do my weights, and I do my 100 push-ups a day. And I'll work my entire week without food. I feel great. I go to work every day. I take my 1 to 3 naps or not. I do my weights. I have them right at my stand-up desk. And listen, the food for your cells comes from fat and your liver. It does not come directly from the food you eat unless it's raw adipose tissue. Your amino acids and sugars must go to the liver via insulin converted to fat. Glucose is not the energy of our cells at all. At all. Did I get most of that?
Yeah. And then
there was another, what time of day do you eat? I typically eat at night, 5 to 7 o'clock. That's what I do. Life of Joan. Happy fasting.
Eat
feeling
meat,
great.
smoke plants.
What's that?
Rockmont eat meat, smoke plants.
And you can smoke meat and eat meat too. But listen, some people drink alcohol, smoke a cigarette or a cigar from time to time. If you're doing it all the time, not good. Small amounts from time to time, but heroin, cocaine, marijuana, probably not so good.
Probably
you don't want your pilot flying on marijuana, I guess, right?
I hate that in Illinois they have these billboards that say "Don't drive high." Just like, yeah, I saw that last time I was there.
Yeah, but the government's made it. Again, I don't think these things should put you in jail personally. I think it's you have the right to do what you want to do, but if you're driving and these are our challenges. Why would we, they're pushing all these drugs on us when your body is the temple. You want to take care of your body, your children's body, your future children. As you poorly take care of yourself in your youth, your egg and sperms are damaged, and that can damage your future children. So you got to be careful, in my opinion.
You got to think about that. Denise says, I'm starting and struggling with carb and sugar addiction. What is the best way to crush this as I'm transitioning from keto?
Well, you are a carnivore. You are a lion. I am good at being a lion. The mindset is first, right? You don't chastise your negative past. You focus on the power of positive thinking and the power you have today. That's it. That's the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
eat the fatty meat, and I'm a lion. And when you follow in the groups and the communities around the globe, you get some coaching one-on-one or group.
Mhm.
That will help tremendously. We're working on adding a group and individual coaching to our platform, and health and wellness. Again, it's in the mindset. I don't use the word addiction. I have one addiction, life. I'm addicted to life. And, if I ever take something that, oh my God, you can't do that, I don't care. I might do it from time to time. I might have a smoke with Rahman sometime. I'm not going to lose my shirt over it, but I
Yeah.
know I'm going to be resting for the day. I'm not going anywhere.
And I just add something to this also? For sure, mindset is at the forefront, and you have to have that right. But maybe don't have the sugar and things and the triggering things in your house. Get them out of your house, and more
Yeah,
electrolytes.
you got to get the trash can and throw it all out.
Yeah.
And I do salts. You want to do a little electrolytes with a little bit of we have our citrus electrolytes. It has a little bit of a stevia sweet substance, which some people can't do. I don't do these because I don't want to have all that sweet all the time. I like the fatty meat and mindset. Clear the house, clear the environment, throw it all out, or eat it all fast and be done with it and go on the carnivore side. But you got to trash it out, get rid of it, right?
Yeah, get rid of it. Don't have it in your house. That's successful for me.
And Amy Hosp on KMT says leg cramping, usual lack of salt. I think it's one of them. Inflammation, but you got to do stretching, meditation, hot water work, steam, or go into the cold water work. I think that's really good to do. One other, not sure about whether the source of your meat is naturally fed and without hormones and or biotics and all those vaccines. Listen, I think it's important to get regenerative, agriculturally raised animals, but if you can't, for whatever reason at the moment, I don't lose sleep over that, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Just kind of going down my beautiful, amazing Instagram and also KMT. We appreciate the fasting. Let's see. Life of Joan, feeling great, was planning on doing 70 hours fast, might follow 5 days. Listen, start in the 72 Life of Joan and push it out to 5 days if you can. Let's see. Any help for my dad who is diabetic? His sugar is good mostly, but he had gangrene 2 years ago. Asha Gab 17. Carnivore for your dad, brothers and sisters, young and old. Carnivore is the game changer. Fatty meat, salt water, amazing. Kathy Accurso is day 2 of a fast, and she feels great. Have a great day from Nelson Vasquez. Let's see. All right. Anita S. Husband doesn't eat well. I can't get it out of the house, unfortunately. Well, you can. You can put your foot down. I love you, honey. You're a lion, and I'm done with you eating the plant foods like a pig, cow, and sheep. Make the change. Right on. Rock on. And look at kiltzhealth.com. All right. A couple more minutes here. I live in Northeast Iowa. Cows and meat everywhere. Michael Pregler. You might find the cows and the meat are local everywhere, and find a really great butcher. Find out where they get their meat from. Go visit the ranch, the farm, or go online. And I think that's really the best. Your family deserves the proper human diet. Look at our good friend Ken Berry, Sean Baker, and Anthony Chafee and more. Survive only on fat and water. Sarah Della Pena, I think you can absolutely survive on only fat, raw fat and water, absolutely, because the fat cells contain all the minerals, vitamins, and building blocks. A bear that hibernates loses only adipose tissue. It loses no muscle mass or bone mass.
Mm.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. And they sleep for 6 months or something.
That's correct. And so and many animals hibernate for even longer. Andrew Biernat, do I eat beef liver? I do, but I also sell either through Molecular Fertility or Kiltz Health organ meat supplements. I take them daily. I think the organ meat supplements are great. You might even throw in some glandulars and look at ovarian or testicular glandulars and also thyroid glandulars. We're going to be working on that in Kiltz Health, Alia. So I think that was something that I heard yesterday. I don't know if from you or from Kathy Ocurso, who's taking some thyroid supplements.
I'm doing a thyroid glandular.
Yeah.
It's from a cow, an Argentinian cow, but it doesn't have the thyroid hormone in it. It just has the glands. I'm also doing like ovarian and uterus, and it has kidney and liver. Like it's called a woman's glandular, but it has those things in it. And
I think we should add a women's glandular to our supplements. We do walk-in semen analysis. Yes, George. And have them text me 315-416-9872 and we'll put them on the schedule. King Carnivores in the house. Thank you for stopping in. Sarah, let's see, Della Pena. Thank you, by the way. Non-toxicmama.co. Might Tribe is the way. Thank you. We are a mighty tribe of humans around the globe. Boys and girls, men and women, young and old, wherever you're at in this globe, carnivore is the game changer. And I know you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz. Plants are good for us. They're good for the plants and those that want to make the money on you being addicted to the plants and the diseases. That's it. Jarring. Oh, I got it right here.
We got 2 minutes left, Dr. Kiltz.
I just wanted to show the book Jarring. Amy Hospa put it out there. And we're 90-day challenge that will help you change your mindset about eating the sad. Get started on the carnivore way of eating. Just type my name into Amazon. Also books for kids on carnivore. Amy Haas, we appreciate you. And Aliyah, Amy and Lynn and myself are going to get together and talk about some content writing. We need more content. And if you want to just throw some content in, we love it. And I was reading about Wegovy and all the GLP-1s. Listen, they're there, but it's wanting to get you addicted to a drug again. This has been our challenge. Not good for us, I believe. Carnivore, faith, and fasting. That's it. Good Spanish, Sarah de la Pena. Leah, let's see. How we doing? Josephine, wow. 5 animals that sleep in long periods. I'm enjoying learning new things, mostly at the moment, wildlife on the planet. We likely also fasted a significant amount of time and hibernated in our caves or in our teepees or in our huts or wherever it was. That's it. Life of Joan, books for kids. Can I see that book again? Let's see, and we're putting out another book on keto carnivore for boys and girls, young and old. And this is the critical part, right? All right. I got to get to our meeting. I don't know if you're joining us, Aliyah, for our meeting. I'll see you guys in 30 seconds. God bless all my brothers and sisters. Bye. And keep on it. Bye all. Love you.